Hey everybody, it's April. It's time for our plank break, and today I'm at the office wearing a skirt, and so I'm probably going to stay mostly on my hands and plank for our 5 minutes. So you know, again, you can wear whatever you want when you do plank, and you don't need any specific space, so we're just gonna have at it. So starting off in your table today, I'm starting on my hands. You can start in forearms if you like. Pressing your hands into the floor, lifting your upper back, separating your shoulders, pulling your belly, and then come up on your feet, and I'm starting the timer. Shift your weight forward slightly, keep pulling in your belly. And you know, it helps to have somebody look at you, or maybe you can look in, take a picture of yourself, video yourself planking to make sure you have the right form while you're doing your plank. Keeping your gaze out in front of you, make sure you're not tucking your chin to your chest or lifting your chin up toward the ceiling. Always, always pulling in your belly. We're at 30 seconds. I'm in my tights today and they want to slip a little bit, so hopefully I can keep my grip while I'm doing my plank. And I found, you know, some blouses are a little more difficult than others to plank in. They get a little tight around the shoulders. I don't know if any of you notice that while you're planking, or if you even are wearing your regular office clothes while you're planking. But, you know, I would like to throw out, if you are at an office, notice I don't have anybody planking with me. I really wish I did. 1 minute. I feel like, I know everybody would get something from plank if they would do it. But how do we convince our coworkers to plank with us? Sometimes I think they're embarrassed because they say, oh, I can't hold it for 5 minutes, but that's okay. All you have to do is just hold it for 30 seconds. But I guess I'm encouraging you, if you are planking at the office or around other coworkers, that maybe you can get them to plank with you and see what, we can start a plank revolution, 130. Yeah, the plank revolution, maybe we can do that. Especially while a lot of people are finding they have to exercise at home. Maybe you don't feel comfortable going to the gym or to your yoga studio, wherever you normally go for your workouts. You can do your plank at home. It doesn't matter where you are. Or again, like I've always said, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, where you are. 2 minutes. You don't have to do your plank break when I do it. You can also save it for later. Do one tonight. You know, you're just watching TV and maybe you get up and do a 5-minute plank break. I don't know about you, but some of the cable shows in particular, they have such long breaks in between them. I think you have time to do a 5-minute plank break while you're watching a show. Instead of getting a snack, maybe you get up and plank. I don't know if everybody's going to go along with me on that, but I'm throwing it out there. We're at 2:30. I also think it's important to do something for yourself that you feel positive about, especially right now, while there are so many things that are uncertain, and so many, maybe you, like I know several people who've been sick from COVID, or they're still recovering from COVID, or other illnesses, and you know, it makes you kind of afraid to go out or do things like you normally did. And 3 minutes. Doing your planks makes you feel better about yourself. It helps you feel a little bit stronger. And it's you know, something that's more active and positive than sitting around. It does, as I've said before, you know, doing planks helps release endorphins, which helps your mood. So that's another great reason to do plank. And I think, you know, just doing that adds a little positivity to, despite what's going on around us right now. I gotta adjust my hair. 3:30, if you're still holding, keep pressing into the floor. Check back in with your form. You know, sometimes the longer you hold, things start falling apart a little bit. Your shoulder blades start pulling together. You might forget to pull in your belly. Maybe you forget to press your heels back, or your hips start rising up or lowering down toward the floor. And we're coming up on 4 minutes, and it looks like I'm just gonna hold on my hands today. 4 minutes, here we are, pressing into the floor, pulling in your belly, holding it and breathing. And you know, sometimes you have to encourage yourself, why am I doing plank? I'm doing this because I'm making myself stronger. I'm doing this because it's a positive thing to be doing for myself. And that's the other thing about plank. It's kind of a little treat that it's for yourself. It may not seem like a treat while you're doing it, but it actually is, because you're doing so many great things for your body. 430, especially what you're doing for strengthening your core, you're toning your legs, toning your arms, working on your nice posture. So it is a little treat for you. This is a gift for yourself. And, you know, it's like I said the other day, I am able to do this, and so that's why I'm going to do it. 10 seconds. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Hold that plank. Keep pulling in your belly. Hold it and breathe, and here we are. Dun, dun, dun. That 5 minutes just goes by like nothing, doesn't it? Okay, I gotta roll out my wrists a little bit and my fingers. Holding on your hands for 5 minutes is a long time without switching things up. So maybe you have to roll out wrists. Maybe you just lie down for a moment, take a breather. Maybe you do a child's pose, and you know, it also feels good to do little shoulder stretches. So that's it for our Tuesday plank break at the office. I will probably be working from home tomorrow, but I'll see you then.